Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Gridiron Gals podcast. I'm Reeta, the NFL chick.
And hey, everybody, it's Chelsea, aka Chelsea's, right?
We are nearing week 4 of the NFL season, and it's already doing some things. Hey, man, I had to sneeze.
You go through all of the things. You're
Listen,
sneezing, you're drinking water, you're coughing, you're choking.
look, I felt it coming through my nose, y'all, and I was like, please don't come out.
Hey,
Please don't come out. Please.
please don't pass out trying to talk and sneeze at the same
I
time.
was, I was trying to suppress it by talking, but
Don't
and
do that.
look, don't take this out either, y'all. Look, it's fall, and my fall allergies is way worse than my spring
I,
allergies. So,
anytime you show off, I'm leaving that shit right in there.
my bad, y'all. That sneeze was like, I'm coming out, like Diana Ross, honey. I'm coming out.
Oh God, we
So,
got a song in the first 2 minutes.
anyway, all right, y'all. Week 4 of the NFL season, but of course, we got to talk about some things that happened in week 3. First things first. Hey, man, what happened to the Falcons? And not only that, against the Carolina Panthers at that, they laid
Hey,
a donut,
hey,
0
ze-
against the Carolina Panthers.
0 points as a professional football team.
All right,
Y'all are at work.
you at
You
work?
didn't do no work at work. That's what that is. You didn't do no work at work.
I don't
You was at work
understand,
Sunday. You ain't do no work.
friend, and no world that a team that has Bijan or how do we say? He said we supposed to say his name. Is it Bijan? I think he said we supposed to be
Hey,
Bijan.
listen. I call you what I want to call you when you don't do nothing at work.
Oh, okay. Well, there it is. So she said she said she gonna call you what she feel like calling you since you ain't
Bijan.
do nothing. Okay, Robinson. You got Kyle Pitts. You got Drake London. In no world should you ever score 0 points with those. Did Drake London not play? Am I missing something? Like I don't know. Like because maybe he didn't play. I don't follow the Falcons like that, but I know he's on that team. I know he's on there. So you got a running back. You got a tight end at minimum. Okay. I'm confused as to why you scored 0 points. None. Okay. And not only that, it's not even a good football team. It's the Panthers, who I think probably that was their first win of the season.
It was, and it might be one of few wins,
Yeah.
but a shutout, 30-0.
Yeah.
No one came to work on Sunday.
Nobody. Maybe they thought that they had it in the bag, friend, and then they just didn't get off the bus. I don't know. So I think as a result, the wide receiver coach, Ike Hilliard, obviously a lot of us remember Hilliard from the Giants. And for me, Florida, he played at Florida, got replaced with TJ Yates, who that's weird because TJ Yates was a former quarterback for the Texans.
For the
And
Texans, yeah.
I don't know how you replace the wide receiver coach from a wide receiver to a quarterback. But hey, I mean, anything's possible, I guess. So he was the sacrificial lamb for that loss. But let's get down to the real nitty gritty. Does he need to change that do-rag, Michael Penix? Is that the problem?
You might need to wash it. You know how people be you saying you need to wash your bonnets because ladies, if y'all listen, you need to wash your bonnets.
Wash your bonnet, baby.
Especially y'all that I'm saying like Monique for a second, especially y'all that like to wear your bonnet outside because they like to wear it at the airport and at the stores and stuff. You need to wash your bonnet. Just like we need to wash these bonnets and stuff, he need to wash that do rag. That do
Mm-hmm.
rag got a
Mm-hmm.
nasty loss on it. It got a
Mm-hmm.
nasty loss on it. It probably can walk by itself. Put it in the washing machine because that
Mm-hmm.
was putrid. That was putrid. You are a professional football team.
Yeah, that's nasty.
You can't
That's
put up a
nasty.
field goal.
Not a field goal. Nothing. 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 Don't understand. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing.
I would have been going for it on fourth down every series, every time, just for the fact that I do not want to end with a goose egg. Like there is nothing redeemable about that. Like your fan, like a 0.
And look, say what you want about Kirk Cousins, but I doubt that they was gonna have 0 points. I ain't trying. Look, Penix. I was on. I'm on your side. I'm on your team. I'm just making the point, friend, that you know Cousins waiting for his opportunity, friend. He waiting to get back.
He getting
So
ready. The ski mask is warming up.
yeah, yeah,
That's in the dryer. Hit this ski mask in the dryer. Coming
yeah,
out. Get ready to come out.
yes, yes,
That shit be fine.
yes, Yes, I just
Oh,
thought.
they about to replace the do-rag with the ski mask. I am
Well,
upset. Wow.
they said that underneath the do rag is the brain from SpongeBob.
All right. Hey, don't say nothing else to me tonight.
I didn't say it. I'm just the messenger.
You always just a messenger. You always carrying messy bones.
Oh, Lord. Oh, I'm sorry. I was so funny, Brian. I said, listen, all I know is Falcons, y'all better fix it. Fix
Hey,
it fast, honey, because this is
wow.
getting real nasty. I think is Raheem Moore the coach of the Falcons? Don't get my main
Hmm.
man fired.
Hey,
Ain't that
don't
many
do him
black
like that.
coaches?
We can't afford to lose none.
Can't afford to lose it. Okay. Don't
Can't
get my
afford
main
it.
man
Can't
fired out
afford it.
there. So
Mm.
yeah, that one was crazy. In other situations that was not so crazy and probably expected. Jaxon Dart, first round draft pick of the New York Giants, will be getting his start this Sunday against the Chargers. Wow, picking the game against one of the better defenses in the National Football
Bless
League,
you. Well,
which means Russell
you.
Wilson has seen better days. That he had already, posted his Bible verses on. He was a couple days later than what I expected. But he
Hey,
back
shut
at
up.
it from.
Let
He
that
back,
man do the. Hey, they
yeah.
said they said they gonna sit him down for the season. That's
I,
it.
you
You
know,
don't know that though. I don't think they should say that because
I,
you don't know that.
that's true. And you don't know what could happen. Injuries
Hmm.
happen. Anything could happen. But
Yep.
listen, when they said that they was what at the one, they said Russell
Hey,
Wilson, and Russell Wilson was
he
out
threw
there
that jank to the back of the end zone, didn't he?
throwing it to the moon at the 1 yard line. Hey man,
Is
if
everything
you
okay, Russell? Are you okay?
Well, I think he had an intentional grounding as well, which lost the down, lost it down, and you had to get pushed back. Hey, friend,
Hey, he
Chels was
definitely got a thinking problem.
Chels was talking shit about you. Then she had to turn around and say, "Well, maybe I was wrong," and now she can go back and say, "I wasn't wrong." You're proving her point, friend.
I wasn't wrong. The Cowboys are just that bad. The Cowboys are so bad that they made Russell Wilson look like it was 2013.
Oh my God.
And then the real Russell Wilson said, "Gotcha. At the one. I think what I'm going to do is throw this ball at the back of the end zone." Sounds like a good plan. That's how
Won't the
bad the
real
Cowboys
Russ
are. My
Wilson
bad.
please stand up?
Please stand
Please
up.
stand up. He's back. He came back. And
You know what?
look,
I hate to see people go out like that though. Like he's become the butt of jokes and we're laughing at him and everything. But like, there was a time when I was a bad man.
yeah, but we, it's been it's been a while. It's been
It's
a
better to
while.
go off on top, man. Just go out on
Listen,
top.
because he said his career not over, and I'm saying to myself, but it should be, friend. It should be.
Go
Your
open
career
up
should be over.
go open up your mega church. I would go to the Russell Wilson Church of God in Christ. I would
Please.
go. I would go. I would be on the praise dance committee. I would throw a sheet around my head and run right down that aisle. I would go. Let me stop. God, let me stop. Because see, this is why I'm still here.
This
This
is
is why
why you weren't at the rapture. You weren't at the rapture because you're making jokes about things like this. This is why we're in hell now, okay? And why we weren't the chosen ones in the rapture.
because
It's your fault.
I was looking around like, oh, I know I'm still here. I know you like no. This is the reason why your ass is still here because you making jokes like that. All
I
right,
went
God, let
had
me
to get
stop.
myself some dinner. I said, hey, I gotta get dinner again. I'm still here. Ah, damn. I thought that was over. So this is why, because we can't stop making jokes about Russell Wilson and his next
Hey,
uh career. Okay.
hey, we might be the last two bitches left on Earth because we cannot stop. We cannot grow up. We cannot grow up.
All right, I'm moving along, man.
Oh, let's move
All
along,
I
Paul.
know is that Jaxon Dart, hey man, they doing that man a disservice to play against the Chargers, dog. Like that's a fucked up game to have somebody start and play in. But look, Khalil Mack, I think has been hurt, so maybe it does do them. I don't know,
Yeah.
Frank. I don't know. Hey,
Hey,
good luck to everybody over there. Let me just say that. Good luck to everybody. You know who is doing the praise break right though, real quick, Malik Neighbors. Malik Neighbors doing them
Malik
crazy,
Labor said
crazy.
quarterback don't matter. 1, 2, or 3. Doesn't matter.
Malik Neighbors said, I can get some targets again. Hell yeah. So uh
Mm-mm.
congratulations to you, Malik Davis. Hopefully that works out for you. All right. Injury bug has really hit the NFL hard early on this season. And
Mm.
I'm gonna let we're just gonna try to do this the way we can. Uh Nick Bosa, Mega Nick is out for the year with an ACL injury. Um, so yeah,
Yeah. Thoughts and prayers.
thoughts and prayers
Thoughts
to
and
Nick
prayers to
Bosa.
Nick Bosa.
James Conner, the Cardinals running back, who I think
Ugh.
he had overcame cancer at one point. He is
Mm-hmm.
also out for the year. Former Steeler, another former Steeler who never was hurt, and you can correct me if I'm wrong on this because he played for your favorite college football
Uh,
team,
for Alabama,
Najee
yeah.
Harris.
Yep. Mm-mm.
Remember, he hurt his eye. Was it his eye from July 4th fireworks?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Then so he missed a couple times, then came back and then tore his ACL. So he is out for the year. I don't ever recall Najee being injured
Mm-mm.
before. So that's
Mm-mm.
interesting. Your CD Lamb is out 3 to 4 weeks. What is the confirmed
High ankle
injury for him?
sprain. High
Got it.
ankle sprain. Yeah. So, and these are just a few, but like high ankle sprain, it's a few high ankle sprains out here. And this is so early for the injury bug to be busy.
It
It
is
it is,
very, very
being
busy.
out for the season by week 3. Now, of course, it benefits you for coming back next year because now you probably be on time for coming back next year. But who wants a whole season to be over in right when you're getting started? Especially a significant loss like a James Conner or Nick Bosa, and like Mike Evans is going to be out for a couple of
Yeah.
weeks.
Yeah.
CeeDee
Mike
Lamb
Evans
three
still
or
got
four
that
weeks.
same nagging. He says the same nagging
Yeah,
hamstring that he's had
yeah,
for
they're getting
years.
old. They're getting
Yeah.
old.
Yeah.
They're getting
Mike
old.
Evans is old.
Yeah, they on the other side now, and
Yeah.
those things will start to happen up more. But I mean, you just gotta. I mean, every team has injuries. There's no, but it's just some teams are get it bad. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So um yeah, it's really unfortunate. I saw a conversation about in terms of like how players are still really not loving the synthetic grass and how that
Synthetic grass. Yep.
yeah, how
Mhm.
how Najee played in Pittsburgh and he, that's natural grass and they never had a problem. And then he goes to, LA and then, that's a dome stadium and, early on he's already out for the season. So I don't think that that's ever going to change. I think a lot of these
Mm.
stadiums are used for other events, which then means that they're not going to get natural grass. So we're probably going to start to see,
More and
more
more
of
injuries. Yep.
these, yeah, moving
Yeah.
forward. All right. So of course we did some superlatives. So week 3 superlatives, Chels. Which team do you think is so far the biggest disappointment for their fans?
I'm going to go back to the Atlanta Falcons. You can't be more disappointing to your fans, especially versus a division rival, a rival that is depleted on both sides of the ball to where it should have, and you guys have the personnel and the skill level and the coaching talent to be able to win that. And to losing the game is one thing, but not scoring any points is significant. And you don't want to be a record holder or record breaker for the wrong reason. And I think that although Falcons fans are much like fans of other, what are get disappointed a lot. This one right here on this particular Sunday versus a division rival is absolutely heartbreaking, and absolutely disgusting. And they should have stormed the Georgia Dome or whatever and stormed something. You need to storm something down there because I would be having a fit. So I think that they are the biggest disappointment this week.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with the Chiefs. The Chiefs 1-2, beat the Giants 22-9. They just don't look in sync.
No, they
And I
don't
say
look
that
good.
because, this is a team that's gone to Super Bowls, multiple was just in
Mhm.
the Super Bowl
Mhm.
last year.
Mhm. Mhm.
Um, uh, I think that if you're a Chiefs fan, you're not used to this. This is something you're not
No.
really used to. You're not, and it
Mhm.
doesn't look like it just looks like they're just not in sync. They're not fully together. So, yeah, I think that so far the Chiefs have underachieved. Not, I don't know if this is an underachievement of like what this team's expectations are based on when you look at the roster, but underachieved based on what we know them to be, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
And that's why I think that that's gonna be it. All right, which team you think shocked the world in week 3?
The Browns.
Oh yes, baby. Oh yeah.
Whoa. 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 What a performance. Shocked the world. I wonder how many people. I know Vegas went crazy. I know Vegas been crazy, and I can't remember what the odds were on that game, but my goodness, did the Browns defense show the hell up, and so did the Browns offense.
Yep.
And I don't know what all happened on Green Bay's side, and I'm sure that they're going to take out their frustration on the Cowboys next week, and whatever. But my God, I was not expecting that.
Yep. Look, it's not that. It's not that. Look, the Browns have talent, particularly on defense, right?
Yeah.
And we knew that Jordan Love just made a mistake at the wrong time. You know what I'm saying? And then they weren't, at the end of the game, they just weren't able to, really move the ball because that
The
Browns
defense.
defense is so good. And look, the Browns offense, they have some good players over there. You know what I'm saying? They still got Jerry Judy over there. They have really
Hmm.
good tight ends
Hmm.
over there. Their running game is pretty decent. So I'm not surprised like that they were able to hang around and essentially come out with a win. I'd argue that maybe if they're in Green Bay, that's another, it kind of flips there a little bit. And maybe Green Bay gets the advantage. But the Browns at home, you're not, again, there's talent there. It's talent is on that team. And
Yeah.
so they 100%, shocked the world. So I'm definitely with you. That was gonna be who I was gonna say, but look, that happened. And so I guess I gotta go with the Panthers because I just can't expect the Panthers to zero donut blink
Oh,
out
that
the
absolutely is a
Falcons.
good choice. I think that the, I mean, honestly, the Panthers was a bigger shock. Like,
Yeah.
it absolutely was a bigger shot. I think with the Browns is that in those moments when the game is really, really close and it's coming down to literally the definition of football, the game of inches, typically what we see the Browns do is do the Browns thing,
Yep.
blow it. And in this instance, they capitalized on it, and that's the part that was just like, oh, whoa, y'all really gonna do this?
Yep.
But the overall huge shock is absolutely the Panthers blowing the doors off of and shutting out their division rival.
1,000%. So I'm with you though. That Green Bay game where everybody was like,
Ooh, clutch my
oh,
pearls, honey.
oh,
Woo,
pearls
child.
was clutch,
Oh
shorty.
man.
Um, all right. So we're gonna by the time you hear this, Seahawks and Cardinals will have played, but let's go ahead and make a choice here. Thursday night football, Seahawks at Cardinals.
I'm gonna pick the Cardinals.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go with the Seahawks. I like their defense. They're really good. So I'm gonna go with the Seahawks. All right. Vikings and Steelers. We have a 9:30 game on Sunday
Sunday morning,
morning.
9:30. I like
Um,
the early games like
I,
that.
that's why I want to move to the West Coast. I don't remember where they are.
Uh they're in Ireland.
Is that where they are in
I believe
Ireland?
they're in
Yes, they are.
Steelers,
You're
right?
right.
Yeah,
They're
in
in
Ireland.
Dublin.
Yeah.
Yep, they're
But
in
yeah, they're
Dublin.
in Dublin. So I am going to go with the Steelers.
I think I'm gonna go with the Vikings because the Steelers really should have lost last week. The Patriots had like 3 turnovers, and I think all of them in the red zone.
And they
Um,
only won by a touchdown. Hmm.
and yeah, I just they should have lost that game. Pittsburgh, they didn't look great. The Vikings, on the other hand, just skull dragged the Bengals. And I know that the Bengals on defense wasn't good, but the Bengals offense, like they poor Jake Browning. And we know that Aaron Rodgers is way better than Jake Browning. I get it. I just think that the Vikings, it feels to me, is a little bit more complete, and the Steelers are still trying to figure out what they are on defense, which is weird.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 1 o'clock. Commanders at Falcons.
Oh shit. The Commanders should have a very easy job winning that game.
Yeah, I don't see how. I mean, look, Falcons probably fuck around and find out and win, but I'm sorry, I'm picking the Commanders because
Yeah.
you
Y'all,
don't get
yeah,
yeah
no,
you
not
don't
when you
get
score
blanked
zero.
out. You don't get blanked
No,
out and
not
then
zeros.
expect us to pick you. I'm sorry, it's just not gonna
No.
work. All right, 0-3 Saints at 3-0 Bills. I mean,
Okay, well, let's move on.
the Bills got the softest schedule, dog. They about to go undefeated. This shit is wild to me.
I'm gonna pick the
Wild.
Bills.
Wild to me
Yeah.
how bad their schedule is. Anyway, yeah. Browns at Lions.
Mm, that should be interesting. I'm gonna pick the Lions at home, but
Yeah, I'm picking the Lions at home. That defense is really good.
yeah,
I'm picking, and that offense is amazing. But I am interested to see that offense against
a
that
really good defense.
Browns
Hmm.
defense. So that should be fun. Chargers at Giants. Again, this is the Jaxon Dart uh
Debut.
show. Yeah,
I'm picking the Chargers.
yeah. I'm
Prove
sorry.
me wrong. Prove me wrong,
Yeah,
Jackson.
yeah, yeah, maybe,
He
maybe.
might. He might.
Because Brian Dabo his ass is grass on there if it ain't. All right, Eagles at Bucks.
Whoa. They played week 4 last year and lost, huh? I'm gonna
What?
go with the Bucks. Yeah, it was week 4 last year. I'm gonna go with the Bucks.
I think I got to go with the Eagles here because Mike Evans is not playing. Otherwise, I would go with the Bucks. But Mike Evans being out to me is a huge loss, and I don't think that the guy that my brain, he's on my fantasy team too, is crazy that lost, that he was out last year. He tore his knee in the Ravens game. I don't think he's back yet. And I don't know why his name escapes me because he is on my fantasy team. He's on my bench. But I don't think that he's back yet. So I think I'm gonna go with the Eagles here. We do have a 2B game of the week. I think we need to go with two B games. So I'm gonna skip over this other one. We need two 2B games of the week because friend, this other one was bad. All right, Colts at Rams. Interesting. Colts are still 3-0. Rams 2-1.
At the Rams, I'm gonna go with the Rams only because it's at home.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Rams too. But I think that hey, Daniel Jones' resurgence has been interesting to watch for him.
Well, that's something else, huh?
Yeah. All right. Jaguars at 49ers. This is a snooze fest to me.
Yeah,
This is
I
a
just
good
don't.
nap game.
Yeah, I just don't care. You
Okay.
understand? I
Yeah.
don't care. Uh, I'm a pick the 49ers, but I don't care about that. That just is. Ugh.
Yeah. I'm gonna pick the 49ers just because I don't have a real
Yeah,
reason. I don't know who's the quarterback. Oh, it's Mac Jones. Yeah. I don't even know. Like, I don't care. I just
yeah.
don't. Um Ravens at Chiefs.
I feel like the Ravens should win that game. I know you. I'm picking the Ravens.
Um the Ravens really need to win it. I mean, both of them are 1-2, so it's not like
I was getting
they
ready to
got in the
say
same boat.
we got more. We talk. People like to harp on certain teams being 1 and 2, but there are a shit ton of teams that are 1 and 2 right now.
Very much so. And the
So
Ravens
teams
and
that
the
you didn't
Chiefs.
expect. Yes, the Chiefs and yeah.
I think that the Ravens could potentially pull this out and squeak this out because I do think that as of right now, they're the better coach team, which is why I'm concerned. From a roster perspective, I think that the Ravens are better, but coaching wise, they're way better. I'm sorry, it
Hmm.
just is what it is. That being said, I think that the Ravens could potentially squeeze one out of that. Another 1-2 matchup: Bears at Raiders.
Mm, I'm gonna go with the Raiders. I'm just
I'm
picking the home teams at this point because I I really don't know. I don't really think the Bears are who beat the Cowboys so bad last week.
I think that they're closer to that than being bad because they have skill players, whereas
Oh
the
no, I don't think they're bad, but I mean, it's just, when you are up against a depleted, terrible defense, terribly coached defense, you look away,
yes,
and
I
so
agree with that
yeah,
for sure. I just don't
uh,
trust Gino at this point.
hey, it's just yeah,
Yeah.
I
Gino,
don't
I
even
don't know what the fuck
know.
you got going
I
on,
don't know
friend.
what
But
Gino
I'm gonna go
doing.
ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and move along. I'm gonna go ahead and pick the Bears. Packers at Cowboys for Sunday night football. Chels does not like to pick against the Cowboys. Um,
Oh,
this
this.
this ain't up in the air for me. I mean, this is, I know that the Green Bay is 7-point favorites, but like like the Cowboy, well, CD being out kind of hurts. Even though you still got Pickens, but CD, if you had Pickens and CD, I would have picked the Cowboys. I would have. I would have picked the Cowboys. But
You are being kind.
so this is
CD.
the coming home party for your boy Micah
Yeah,
Parsons. Um, I mean, unfortunately, I think if CD was there, I would have. I'm sorry, friend. I don't think that the Cowboy like Dak is out there playing. I mean,
I know. I mean, he doing the best he can, but you got CD out. I think there's another. I have not been paying very much attention to the Cowboys this week. I've checked out, but I believe that there is an offensive line injury. So like,
oh my God, there's three Tubi movies of the week, games of the week. I'm sorry, go ahead.
yeah, and so like I really don't know. I just want them to stop putting us on Sunday night football and stuff like
Well,
that. I
you're
don't want
America's
everybody
team,
watching.
friend.
I
You're
don't like
America's
it.
team. You're gonna
I
you're
hate it.
gonna be on prime time
No.
essentially almost every
I
week.
got plenty of shows saved in my Netflix to watch on Sunday. So you ain't got to do nothing talking to me.
All right, look, we gotta do three Tubi games of the week, okay? Because it's three of them.
Damn.
It's three really bad games this week. All right, so there's two Monday night games this week,
Again.
and yeah, it's two Monday night games. I'm really sick of the two Monday night game thing. I think it's stupid. But it's not gonna come on at 10 o'clock this time. It's gonna come on at the second game is gonna come on at 8 o'clock. But we'll the
Okay.
first game is
It's
another Tuesday.
7.
It's bad. Yeah. So Bengals at Broncos.
Broncos.
Okay. Yeah.
Also, won't be
Bro, I
watching
like
that.
their defense. I just like look, I
Yeah.
don't know what Bo
They're going
Nix
to beat them to death. But
I don't know what
Lord,
Bo
have
Nix and
mercy.
them was doing on offense, but I do like J.K. Dobbins just have a field day against that Bengals defense. So
Yeah.
that's where I'm going with it there for Monday night. All right, so we got three to be games of the week. The first to be game of the week. We have Panthers and
Oh,
Patriots.
child, please. I'm going to pick the Patriots, but I wouldn't want to watch that. I wouldn't watch
Well,
that.
it's a 1 o'clock game, so thankfully we'll have something else better to do,
Oh,
and
yeah.
we won't be paying that one no mind. I'm also going with the Patriots here because, like I said, the Patriots should have won last weekend and they just shit the pot. So, there's that. The second to be game of the week is Titans at Texans. Both teams are 0-3.
No. I'm going to pick the Texans. I'm only picking the home. Like, but no. No. Poor
What are you
D'Amico.
saying no
No
to
to
though?
everything. I'm saying no to the game. I'm saying no to the Titans. I'm saying no to the Texans. I'm saying no to the network that is airing the game.
You said
No,
no.
but no, no. I'm going to pick the Texans there. I think I'm hoping my guy D'Amico gets the win there. Because it ain't, you can't be no black coach going with the goose egg in the front.
Yeah, I feel bad for Cam Ward. And actually, I think that this game might really be interesting. Quite frankly, it's a
Yeah,
divisional
well, that
game.
usually has ends up, yeah,
It's
division
a div-
game, and
it's a divisional game. Like I said, Cam has, yeah, he's made a couple of mistakes. He's a rookie. He's learning, but ultimately, I'm kind of interested to see how this goes. Like maybe in the fourth quarter. Like I wouldn't watch a whole game of this because it's probably going to be bad early on. But I think it might get more entertaining as it goes on. So I'm going with the Texans too. Just because I feel like they just got more going on for them from a roster perspective. But That should be interesting. And the last to be game of the week. Monday Night Football, 7:15. Another pair of 0-3 teams. The New York Jets play the Miami
Oh,
Dolphins.
and it's
And
division.
I think that Justin Fields will, if he clears concussion protocol, he will be back to play.
Okay. I'm just gonna say Jets.
Yeah, I'm going with the Jets. Look, I'm done with Miami. Okay, I'm done.
Hey, get them out. Black Mike is on his way out the door. Don't worry about that. Black Mike is out of here.
Because he black now. Now he black because he about to get fired.
Yeah, you gonna find out. You gonna find out now. You gonna find out now.
Sorry, you about to fuck around and find out, bro.
Hey.
Should never told us you had a black daddy. Okay, they about to treat you like such, buddy. Sorry for you, Bubba. But
They
it's
gonna know. Hey, you gonna find out what the one drop really mean.
about to be closing time.
Clean your locker out, brother.
So anyway, all right, those are our week 4 picks of the NFL. Remember, do not use our picks for your parlay. We just here for the vibes. We are not here to be breaking down film. It's just for fun. All right, college football. Lots have happened. Yeah, man. All right, let's start with the fact that our main man, Mike Gundy, I'm a man, I'm 40, is no longer here. Well, by here, meaning at Oklahoma State, after many years and decades of service, as well as bad haircuts and mullets. So, do you think it was time for Oklahoma
Yes,
State to move?
big
You didn't let
time.
me finish. You didn't let
I'm
me
sorry. Get him out of here. I'm tired of seeing him on the interviews, if nothing else. I'm tired of his haircut. I'm tired of seeing him out there. I'm tired of it. Good. You shouldn't be there that long anyway. Goodbye. They've been terrible for a long time. Goodbye.
They have not been good.
No.
Who was it that they got skull dragged by? Oregon. Dan Lanning.
Oregon.
Because he talked all that shit and was like, oh, well, some people have more money than we do. And, well, sir, go talk to your boosters. I don't know why you're talking to the media about it, okay?
And the money comes in when the wins get in the win column. That's when the money comes in.
Bingo.
So, yeah, Oregon is going to have good money.
So what are we doing here? I'm confused.
He got plenty of time to figure that out.
Phil Knight funds Oregon. Phil Knight, the owner of Nike, funds Oregon. Yeah, sorry. They don't look. Oregon don't even need anybody else to be a booster.
They
Phil
don't.
Knight is
they got the best alumni in the world.
Okay, so there's that. So if you mad, then go talk to your booster people and say, look, we need more money. But you getting on the mic and being hot and on the hot mic and saying, oh no, Oregon has all of this. Dan Lanning said, we sure do, and let me show you how we do it. This is how we do
shiny
it.
new helmet.
Tore him down to the brake pads, baby. That was funny. I'm sorry. So Dan Lanning is out. Excuse me, not Dan Lanning. Mike Gundy is out. Dan Lanning is still there. He has a big game this weekend against Penn State. But yeah, Chels said it was more than time to go, and I'm just glad that we don't have to watch him. And like you said, those press conferences, no more him with the him acting like he didn't know what OAN network was, because I ain't gonna never forget that either. Remember he had that OAN network sweatshirt, and I didn't know.
Somebody, they just fit good. Not put it on, boy. If you don't stop lying, see if they got any openings.
They can use you for the sports
on
segment.
the OAN. Yeah, go down on the OAN, see if they got any openings.
They can use you on the sports segment.
Yeah.
So good luck to you over there. Also, person not fired yet, and I don't know if this person would ever get fired, but the hot seat is on for Dabo Sweeney after Syracuse beats them. Now, this is what pissed me off, Chels. Because Syracuse got fined for, allegedly faking injuries, which I don't even know if that's true, but Dabo whined so much about it that I think that they was like, hey, I just go ahead and we just going to fine them for that. I don't know if it's true. I don't even know if that really happened.
Yeah, and did that change the outcome of the game?
No, it did not.
Okay.
Well, Lost by 2 scores. Here? Lost by 2 scores.
I mean, you talking about saving timeouts, saving, if faking an injury would, stop the clock, okay? did it stop the clock enough that it would make a difference? That if you took that 30-second injury timeout, 30 seconds. So say they had 4 and that's 2 minutes. Did you
Yep.
need 2 more minutes to get 2 more scores?
Yeah, I
Please get out of
mean,
my face.
hey,
Play the game that's in front of you.
I'm tired of Dabo's whiny ass. I'm tired of him just like he's another one that continues to get on the mic, and I'm tired of hearing his voice. I'm tired of hearing anything that he has to say about anything. He annoys my soul. He irks my soul. And I just want you to shut the fuck up and get your team refocused to playing football. You're in the ACC, bro. You're not even in the SEC. You're in the ACC. Like, you're not even in the best or the second best conference, and you
I
out here
know it.
bitching and whining and complaining. Shut the fuck
Right.
up.
And you got about one more you with this new structure and with how the playing field has become more even and things like that, we are not in the situation where a team needs to be undefeated in order to get to the playoffs. And I think that's good. I think that, having some losses, I mean, you don't have the stress of, oh, I got, 2 losses, so I ain't got a chance. Now, that's 2. Once you get to 3 and 4, hey, you in consolation prize territory. You in the bowl territory. So it really depends on how everybody else is doing.
Yep. Yep.
So and near the beginning of the season is not when you want. That's when you're supposed to be getting the good grades. Things get more as teams start to gel together, and because in college the transfer portal got all kinds of people going on. But once teams start to really playing together and start to gel together and everything like that, it starts to get tougher down the stretch. So
Well,
you
he
can't
doesn't
just be
believe in the
dropping games.
transfer portal, so that's why probably
Okay.
why. Yeah.
You don't have to believe in the transfer
Get
portal.
left
The
behind, nigga.
transfer portal believes in you.
No, it
Doesn't
does.
matter.
Right, right. Is that you don't have to believe in it. It's here. It's not going anywhere. People are using it to their advantage. And if you choose not to do it, that's fine. But you're going to continue to be in this weird space because you simply don't want to do it. Well, if you don't want to conform to what the state of football is, then what you still doing here, bro?
Leave like Nick Saban did. Nick
Well,
Saban
leave
started
like you
right.
told us you would when you said I'll leave if
I'll
NIL
leave.
becomes a thing.
And then when he went to the mailbox, he seen them bills was still in the mailbox. You being haunted, friend?
Pause that. Hey, y'all, I know that was real ghetto of me. I'm back. But listen, I ain't know they was creeping at the door or what, friends. I had to make sure
Hey, listen,
all was
I
well.
had my phone in my hand. Phone in the hand. 911. It's a ghost at the door.
I
That's
was
why I
like,
looked up. Said when you turned around, I
all
said,
I saw
"Now
was
is
a
it a
light at
ghost
my
right there?"
door. I said, hey,
Child,
what's going on? And not me going to the door thinking that I was going to do something. I don't even know what's wrong with me,
this is
y'all.
what
But
I don't understand. I'm over here like, is she going to the door? The monster is
not
at
me
the
looking
door.
for the confrontation of the ghost. Okay,
That's
all
what I'm
right.
talking about. Like I know you from Baltimore, but let's back that up. What if that was Michael Myers at the door?
I went a little too hard. All right. Sorry, y'all. So we back. So anyway, basically what we
We're
saying is
back.
fuck Dabo Sweeney. We hope that he lose all the rest of his games. That's what we
Yeah.
saying around here. We don't give a fuck about Dabo, and we hope that he doesn't continue to do NIL so they can continue to be the losers that they are at Clemson. Moving along. Billy Napier. Yes, I went to the Miami game, and yeah, it is what it is. So if you've been watching, DJ Lagway, who I really thought was going to be turning in a corner from the end of last year, has not played well at all. And Billy Napier's ass is hot. Though people thought he was going to get fired. This weekend, I think that Florida is on a bye. So I guess the question that people have in mind is who gets out first? The quarterback who has struggled or the head coach who is basically responsible of everything?
At some point, a shift has to be made. Um, I really don't know if it should be. I would bench Lagway first. I mean, I would bench him first. I mean, like not playing well is being kind. Like it is a 180 almost.
Yeah,
Like
it's
it
bad.
is,
It's bad.
yeah, it's bad. It's bad. Like something is off. Like almost like maybe like he's playing through it, like he's hiding an injury or something, or like it's really bad. And it seems like there's been a significant shift, and so I would bench him first. Um, firing your head coach this early in the season can be demoralizing to the team. And I probably would salvage that. I would wait a little bit, but I would definitely be benching. He wouldn't be playing for me no more this season.
The logical answer to me would be to redshirt Lagway for the rest of the year. He's dealt with injuries on his throwing shoulder, as well as he's had a calf injury, which I think both things are playing a big role
Well,
into
there you go.
why he's not playing well. He doesn't want to run the ball like that. He looks uncomfortable out in the pocket, and I think a lot of it has to do with his lack of movement because of
Hmm.
because everybody knows that a calf injury could potentially turn into an Achilles. And so when you're mentally thinking about that, I think
Hmm.
you play
Playing
different.
cautious.
Yeah,
Hmm.
you playing cautious ball, but you're not playing good ball. And then you missed all the time in spring camp and summer camp. You've missed an extensive amount of time. That's my logical answer. The problem is that you've paid this kid a lot of money to play, and so boosters are not going to want to hear that. And unfortunately, the coach is going to be the guy that's going to leave. Now, here's the thing: I think that Napier could potentially save himself if he becomes if he takes his offensive coordinating duties away, because I don't think that any coach should also be the coordinator, particularly in
True.
college football. I think that you have too much other things that you have to worry about, because you still have you're worrying about this. Rosters in college are huge, 80 plus players, and then you have to worry about boosters, but then you have to worry about parents, but then you have to worry about and dealing with your AD, and all of these things, and then trying to get those 80 plus guys together to come together to be ready to play a football game. Oh, and then by the way, you have to scheme up things for the following week, and then you have to call those plays during the game. To me, it's just too much. I think you need to demote yourself as the offensive coordinator and let somebody else do it. But I don't necessarily think, like, I don't think that everything that's happened with what Florida's going through is a Napier problem. I think it all ties to Lagway. The defense has played
Yeah.
well. They have really good players. Now their offensive line is not good. I mean, and that's because they're small. But ultimately, you have guys. You got guys. I I don't necessarily think this is a coaching problem. I think this is a quarterback problem. And I think that you have to, if you got to save face and say he's not officially, if he's not 100% healthy, you got to do what you got to do. They don't
Yeah.
necessarily want to play the young black kid. They say he's too young, but shit, I don't care. Like, do you want to save yourselves or not? That's how I see it. Save
You got
yourselves.
time. That's the thing, is you got time to save yourself. You
Save
got time.
yourselves.
You got time.
Save
So,
yourselves. I don't even understand what we're doing here. So, Napier is going to be the one that's going to go first, but I agree with you. I think that you got to come up with some excuse to say, hey, maybe Billy's not, DJ's not healthy, and we needed to like let him sit and rest for
you
the
need to
rest
make
of the
some
year.
changes.
We
Yeah.
need to make some
Yeah.
changes. Something's got to give. So I know it won't happen. They have a bye week, but that's wishful thinking. Napier gonna be out of here soon, and then here I am, just back to college football purgatory, like I've been for quite some time. So
Mm.
there's that. All right. There's gonna be some good games this weekend,
Hmm.
and I am really excited about it because
Yay.
we're starting to get into the meat and potatoes of the college football schedule. First up, your Alabama Crimson Tide are playing the Georgia Bulldogs. Now, Kirby Smart, if you did not know, does not have a successful record. I think he's 1-6 against Alabama. And I
Hmm.
think that includes SEC championships as
Hmm.
well.
Hmm.
So I know we say, oh, Alabama's struggling or whatever, but that's just been how it's been.
Yeah. It's just.
Now, with the thriller game last year, who came back? Was Georgia up? I mean, or no, was Alabama up big, and then Georgia tried to come back?
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Oh, my brain just went
But
because
did
I
they?
was thinking about it.
Did they?
Wasn't.
But did they come? Did they win, or Alabama won last year? Okay, we don't remember. All
I
right.
don't remember. I don't remember. You know what I keep going back to? The last SEC championship that Nick Saban coached. And I remember you and I were on the plane.
Yeah, no, that
And yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
no.
I'm getting my
Okay, so
years
I
mixed up.
looked this up, and and Alabama won 41-34, and I feel like Alabama was up big and then
Yeah,
in
and
the
the
first
Georgia
half,
started
like
coming back.
28 to
Yep.
nothing, and then Georgia started. That was a game. That was a good game
Yeah.
that Alabama
Yeah.
found a way to squeeze one out and won. So that game was good, and I really enjoyed it. I'm curious to see, how this is gonna go this coming year. Obviously, the quarterback is not the same. So it will be interesting to see, how this all plays out because there's been some, criticism of Alabama, of course.
A lot of criticism, very much a lack of grace for Kalen DeBoer, but also you replaced someone who is the king of Alabama.
Yeah, it's true.
So
Hard to
like
do.
it is hard to do. And those you talking about those fans, those boosters down there, baby, they mean business. They want the old ways back. They want
Hmm.
back when we wasn't losing no games. Like, you know, they and those days are gone for everybody. I
Yeah.
think those days are going for everybody. I think everybody is going to have more balanced, or are going to lose one, but at least. But yeah, I think we should probably be giving him some more grace. But that doesn't matter. And if you ever listen to the Paul Feinbaum show, please listen during the Alabama loss.
Oh yeah, it's
I
gonna be
used to
nasty
laugh at
work.
it. I'm like, you people are crazy. But yeah, I think that it is going to be a better match, a pretty decent matchup. I'm probably going to be in a living hell that whole game. Congrats to me.
Just care less, and then there you go.
Yeah, well, that's true. If I go in caring less, yeah.
Yeah. All right. LSU at Ole Miss is gonna be good. Your boy Trinidad. What's his
Hey,
last name, friend? You love this kid.
Trinidad, what is his last name?
I'm gonna look it up. Trinidad. Yeah. He's starting this weekend.
Trinidad Chambliss. Is it?
Chambliss.
Yeah,
I was
Trinidad
gonna say
Chambliss.
Trinidad Belcalis. I knew that was wrong, friend, so I couldn't say that. Trinidad Belcalis
Trinidad
is.
Chambliss or whatever. But I found out I was watching Ole Miss play, and I don't even know if he was initially a starter or not. But
I
I
don't
know that when
think
because he's
so.
really young, and when they put him in, I said, that boy's name is Trinidad.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Gold on my chain, Trinidad.
Little Trinidad playing this
And
weekend,
he been
friend.
Trinidad James ever since.
That's going to be a huge matchup against
Yeah,
LSU. Both teams are undefeated, so
these are undefeated.
um,
And can I add something to that?
yeah,
Um, so first of all, it pisses me off that Lane Kiffin is so entertaining
I hate
because
them.
I hate him, but he is hilarious to me. So apparently, Lane Kiffin's daughter
That's
Landry
correct.
is dating a defensive lineman or a defensive tackle
I
for
think he's a
LSU.
linebacker. I
He's a
think he's a
linebacker
linebacker.
linebacker for LSU, and so they hard launched this week. And Lane Kiffin, he makes me sick because he's so funny. He reposted or screenshot the picture of his daughter and this guy and said, "Take the over." Now,
Mm. And he said, and to be clear, she rooting for Ole Miss. Don't forget that part. He,
yes,
he
he
said,
said because he said she comes to me and asks for my credit card. So you can do what you got to do over there. I don't know if y'all have ever seen that, but with his daughter, some clip of TikTok or something, his daughter came in and he was like, "Well, what are you buying? You don't have a job." And she's
Mhm.
like, "You do,
Exactly. So this is your
you
money.
do."
This is
So that
our
man
money.
said, "Hey, I don't know what kind of NIL. I got the point. I got the purse." So
Yeah.
yeah, that should be interesting. Also always rooting for Lane Kiffin to lose.
Me too, always. So
Always.
that game is going to be very fun to watch. So check that out. And then last but not least, Oregon goes to Penn State for the whiteout game. Chels, I looked at these tickets because I was just like, I
I
really
don't know
want to
what you was
go.
talking about. I seen you talking about that. I said, "Who this lady think she is?"
I
You was
mean, friend, I just wanted to see if it was like how
and how
expensive
much
is
were the tickets?
Well, the minimum now is $438. That's the
And, and,
least. That's the cheapest ticket you can get right now.
and will you, if for that ticket, would you be sitting on a cloud?
Yes, you are on the moon. Okay, you are on the moon. Like this, it is insane, how far away you're going to be from the action. So I'm just gonna watch it on TV, like everyone else does,
Okay.
because this is not gonna work for me.
No.
Um,
Uh-uh.
I don't
Uh-uh.
I don't have a rooting interest in it. I just wanted to be a part of it. But clearly, $438 is an insane amount.
Not for a moon seat.
Not for a moon seat, right?
Not for a moon seat.
Not for a moon seat and a college football game. Love you lots. Not gonna do it.
Mm-mm.
So there's that. So that should be a great weekend in college football. Please make sure you check it out. Best sport in the world. So you should have some fun this weekend. All right, it is volcano time. We're getting towards the end of the podcast. So real quick, Chels, who are you putting in the volcano this week?
Okay. People have been showing off all week long, and I've been juggling back and forth. But I think that who I really would like to go into the volcano this week is the New York Liberty front office, who, after 5 seasons and a championship last year, fired their head coach, Sandy Bundino.
Mm-hmm.
Is everybody feeling okay? Do you need your temperature
Just
checked?
a year away from winning a
A
championship.
year away, knowing that you had injuries. Jonquel Jones was out for several weeks. Even when she came back, she wasn't all the way there. Stewie has been, Brianna Stewart was out for some time. Like they had the injury bug, and they, and yes, they ended up getting their team complete together, blah, blah, blah. But because they didn't go deep into the playoffs, you fire Sandy. And this is a prediction that I made that I did not want to make, but I believe it to be so that is coming true. And what you are seeing is a purge of female head coaches because the coach of the Chicago Sky and the coach of the Dallas Wings together won 20 games, maybe, and they both have their jobs.
Mm-hmm.
That is insane to me.
Mm-hmm.
And so we saw the Chicago Sky get rid of Teresa Weatherspoon last year after 1 year. And then this guy, and she got them close to the playoffs. And then this guy comes in with less wins and he gets to keep less wins and more chaos on the team. You got a completely chaotic team right now where it's Angel and a few people versus other people that's revolting against it. It's a mess.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's all coming down to the coach because you didn't consult the best player on your fucking team, the star of the
Mm-hmm.
Chicago Sky. You
Mm-hmm.
fired the coach that she had the best relationship with and replaced it. And here y'all go. And this is getting ready to be a pattern. I'm telling you, they're going to start replacing with male head coaches. Male head coaches. And
Yep.
it's going to be so ugly.
Yep.
So ugly. Like Sandy, like, and if I would have saw Sandy hit the streets, get her pink slip, if I'm Dallas Wings, I'd have been like, "Hey, Top Bun, I know that we had told you was gonna stay.
Top one.
Something has changed. There has been a shift in our decision making.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right.
I would pull her, working with Paige, man. I would pull her so damn fast. We had Noel Quinn that got fired from the Seattle Storm. Another person that was there 5 years. I feel differently about Noel Quinn. I'm always rooting for everybody black, but there are some internal character issues around that team, and I don't know what is exactly going on. So I can kind of see them wanting to make a change to see if that would make a difference. But again, Noel and Sandy much more qualified than Top Bun and that man Tyler Marsh.
Mm-hmm.
And so I would like the New York Liberty. Come on, like
Mm-hmm.
y'all are
Mm-hmm.
y'all are setting trends. Y'all are like explosive, and you got Ellie. Like
Mm-hmm.
all of this goodwill toward the Liberty. Like when
Mm-hmm.
people talk about eyes being on the league, and y'all was talking about Caitlin Clark doing all of that, and we've seen she ain't played since June. She been on extended PTO. Her legs seem to be fine when she running up and down the sideline trying to be the coach. But what really is bringing the eyes is the electricity from the New York Liberty. Like the
Mm-hmm.
social media, the celebrities, everybody, and y'all go and do this. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Like that is
Mm-hmm.
absurd to
It's
me.
crazy. It's
It's
crazy.
crazy. And for that, you must go into the volcano this week. I can't take it.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
Well, they in the volcano, deservingly so. I
Whole
agree.
front office.
Put them all, put them away. Put them all
Everybody.
away. Fuck 'em.
Everybody.
Put them away. I'm putting Tua turned the ball over in the volcano because
What did you
um
call him?
Tua turned the ball over.
This is why
Um,
the rapture left your ass right here.
oh, I didn't know. Wait, no, not
You,
me,
this,
Lord.
this is why you had to figure out what was for dinner the next night.
Why me, Lord? Why me? Oh, why would you do me like that? So listen, I'm putting them in there, friend, because Tua, baby, didn't you say that the man had scrambled eggs for
Scrambled
breakfast?
eggs in there.
Well, the
Scrambled
scrambled
eggs.
eggs has come back, friend. He was asked a question about Cam Newton mentioning, about his play last week against the
Hmm.
Bills, and he gets paid a lot of money, and he basically was like, "Well, it's easy to say. Everybody don't know how to play the quarterback position. It's easy for you to say when you're not playing the quarterback position, but it's when you're not playing and you using a clicker, and Cam does great with that, but everybody can't play quarterback. I don't know who the fuck he thinks he's talking to. I know
I
he's
know
not
you
talking.
did not.
He's not talking about Cameron Jarrell Newton. That's who the fuck I know he's not talking about. He's not talking about Cameron Jarrell Newton.
He ain't talking
Okay.
about Cecil's boy, not Cecil
I
Newton's boy.
Not Cecil Newton's boy. I know he got some fucking nerve because I know
What?
we're not talking about Heisman winning Cameron Newton. We're not talking about NFL MVP winning Cameron Newton. We're not talking about the guy who is one of two people who have ever accomplished both of those things, Cameron Newton. We're not talking about a guy who won a national championship with nobody, Cameron Newton. We're not talking about that Cameron Newton.
That went
I
to the
know
Super Bowl.
went to the Super 15-1. But I know we're not talking. I know Tua Tagovailoa, who had to get benched to get an opportunity, ain't talking. I know
Hey, talk
Tua
about it.
Tagovailoa, who plays with Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, ain't talking. Like, I know this ain't the motherfucker talking. Okay.
You know what? It was an AI video that you saw.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it had to be an AI video that you saw. It's AI is very sneaky these days.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
That was
mm-hmm.
an AI video. Because I
Well,
know, I know that ain't happened. I know
he
big
did. Oh, yes, he did. And I am not here
got
for it.
benched. Listen, because people be hard on Jalen Hurts.
Mm-hmm.
Jalen was benched for Tua, and then what happened next? Tua was benched, and Jalen had to come pull us out the dirt.
Mm-hmm.
We don't talk about that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
buddy. Oh, I know you didn't. I
So
know you didn't. What?
listen. Don't play around.
Wow.
Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Okay. I'm tired. Look, all you had to say was, that's Cam's opinion, and I respect it. But he on barbecue chicken alert up here, so he doesn't understand what's going on. He,
Wow. What a powerful thing to say. Wow. That is amazing.
he don't understand what's going on, friend. And I don't have time for it. I don't have time for it.
Wow.
I don't have time for Tua, and I don't have time for anybody with these thoughts, okay? Because you have some fucking nerve, bro. You have some fucking nerve,
That
okay?
man said it's easy to say when you got the
Yes, he
what?
did. Yes, he did. Yes, he did, Frank. He did try to call my main man out, and I don't appreciate it. And he's going into the volcano, and I hope that he goes to retire after that, because I think that it's lights out for you.
He ain't been right since he went on to glory for about 30 seconds on that field.
Yeah.
He ain't been right since.
So I mean, we've seen it happen to Antonio Brown, who ain't been right since he got it. Took a hit. Look.
Yep.
Sometimes it
Yep.
happens. Hey, go on and figure out what your
Mm,
next career is, buddy.
my Lord.
I don't know what it's gonna be, but you need to figure it out, because for you to say something like that tells me that your brain not right. So,
Scrambled eggs.
scrambled eggs and cheese. Okay, American on top. All right. Any final thoughts that you have before we go, friend?
Can't believe Tua said that.
He did. He
I'm
did,
just so
friend.
stuck.
Oh,
Oh my
he
goodness.
said it.
So my final thoughts are if you are a person who reads, or maybe if you aren't a person who reads, please purchase Kamala Harris's book, 107 Days. It is important, as Black people, African American people, whatever you want to call us, it is important for us to tell our story. And a lot of people have an issue with the fact that she is telling her story. But the real issue is the fact that she is telling her story before somebody else can tell it. Amen. So
Amen.
I would like,
Amen.
I am so proud of her, continuously proud of her, always in awe of her. She is on the book tour. Baby, the tickets is like Beyonce tickets. The people is there
Oh,
packing it out. Honey, listen, you got to shake your piggy bank to be able to go, only because we are in scalper area now. I think they were reasonable starting off. But and I pray for her safety and protection out there. I love the fact that she is a private citizen with no political aspirations, so she can just speak candidly. She's stepping on toes. She's telling the truth, even telling the truth about people that she still has a personal and loving relationship with, but they need to hear the truth. And more importantly, she is telling the story from the perspective of a Black woman working in a white world, and it is resonating with all of us. It
hmm
is the same thing that we are all telling you about how we are treated, about how we are left out, about how people have allowed to call her, unqualified. You better kiss my motherfucking ass.
kiss my grits.
Unqualified? You are
Kiss
out
my
your
grits.
mind.
Kiss
You are
my
out
grits.
your mind.
Kiss
And
my
so
grits.
I am so proud of her. I am proud to be a OG K haver. Even from 2020, I was when she was running for the presidency the first time. But I think that she has some very important things to say. And I'm hoping that once people stop going back and forth with each other, creating, situations where they want to argue with everybody about what she's saying, that we can all come together and learn from the mistakes that y'all made. Because me and Rita didn't make those mistakes. Learn from the mistakes that y'all made, and we can get this thing right and start pushing back against this big sloppy fat ugly idiot.
hmm
You got the
I
you
agree.
got the window lickers are running the country.
The
Okay, the
window
window
lickers,
lickers.
the
They out here embarrassing us in front of company.
the gas sniffers, and the
The gas
glue
sniffers, the
eaters.
glue eaters, the ones that's rolling up the glue in their hand and licking it and
Mhm.
eating it. They winning it. I mean, this is absolutely absurd. The world has left us for dead. They don't care about us. They say, good luck. We don't need y'all no more. But
All I really
anyway,
want to say, they don't really care
don't care
about us.
man, your
Ah.
ass,
Mm, mm. I'm sorry.
boy. Oh boy. This is why.
I'm
This
still
is
trying
why.
to get. I'm still trying to make the rap.
No, you don't. No, you are not. This is why you had to figure out what was going on for dinner for the next week. Right here. This is why.
Oh my god.
God, I know God is like, now see, look,
Let me add something to something what you had to say.
sure.
My least favorite thing is y'all fake ass performative people is going to this lady's book event, and you are protesting Gaza. She can't do shit for y'all. She is no longer in any politics or any political space to help y'all. And when you had the opportunity to vote for her, you didn't.
You showed your ass.
You chose to say fuck it, fuck around and find out for her, which meant fuck around and find out for Gaza. So stop going to this lady's book tour to protest. Take your ass down to fucking DC, which you're too scared to because you think that the National Guard going to do it. Y'all some punks. You're a bunch of cowards.
And you're
You're a bunch
also
of
being
cowards.
paid. You're being paid.
You're
Okay?
also you're a
You're
bunch
being
of fucking
paid.
cowards.
Hmm.
So get out
Hmm.
of here with that bullshit. Leave that lady alone. She can't
Leave her
help you.
alone.
When she
And
had the
I'm gonna
opportunity, you
tell
didn't
you,
want her.
you're gonna get elbowed in the side of your dome if you keep messing with people, because as expensive as them tickets are,
Yep.
and if you start interrupting, hey, if I so happen to get in there and somebody crank it up next to me, when
Uh,
I tell you,
hey.
hey, they tried that shit in New York, baby. When I heard the first black woman say "hell no," I said, "Oh, do
Hmm.
you?"
So leave it be.
We
Leave
way
it.
too protective of our girl now. You're not gonna be acting like that. And
Leave
if
that
you
lady
wanted
alone.
to,
She
if
can't
you
help
wanted
you.
to help Gaza, you should have been more instead of being short sighted. You should have been long sighted
How about it? So there's
because
that.
you
So here
set
we
them
are.
people up.
And now ain't she can't do nothing for you because she out here doing a book. Ain't nothing for her to do.
hmm
Sorry. So
hmm
uh
And one more thing I want to say about that, though, Rita, not about that, but just about Kamala Harris and her position. She's always talked about her family was civil rights activists and protesters and involved on the other side of politics, and they always kind of push back on her because she wanted to be on the inside, right? And wanted to do change on the inside. I think we're getting ready to get a much more dangerous Kamala Harris who wants to affect change on the outside. And I'm hoping that we have ignited a different kind of beast with her ability to engage and wrap people up and also do it without the weight of running for office.
yeah.
And I'm
Go
I'm excited about that. So
yeah.
go get the book.
Go get the book, guys. Go get the book. For me, my final thought is if you're in the Baltimore area on Sunday, come see us at La Familia on Guilford Avenue. We're doing a quick mini live podcast before the Ravens Chiefs game, so about 3:30. If you want to come see us in person, we're hilarious. It is free. But
Yay.
doors open at 3, so please, get there so you can get seated and we look forward to seeing you. There's going to be food there, there's drinks there, so you don't, it's a one-stop shop. And the football game, of course, the Chiefs and Ravens will be on the big screen at 4:25. So please come and join us. We're going to have a blast for a good 30 minutes, and then hopefully the Ravens won't stress people out too bad. So
Yeah. I think it'll
please,
be fine.
yeah, please come and see us, guys. It's gonna be fun. So we want to thank you all for listening and joining in our fuckery because we crazy. And hopefully we see you this weekend. But if not, we'll talk to you next week.